This is a relatively short passage. We just need the main idea. Read it, try to absorb any repeated ideas that you can. Just don't get all caught up in the details. Shimmering is a collective defense behavior that researchers have observed in giant honeybee colonies. When shimmering, different groups of bees flip their bodies up and down in what looks like waves. This defense is initiated when hornets hover near a colony, serving to deter the hornets from approaching the bees. Researchers hypothesize that this behavior is a specialized defense response to hornets, as it is not observed when other larger predators approach the colony. So I'll just highlight that part, right? I mean, remember, you can highlight things on the Blue Book app too. So you just highlight it and double click and it'll go. So there, I guess that's kind of it. They're talking about this behavior. They say what it's for. I don't know. What more is there to it? Researchers are unsure how giant honeybees defend against predators larger than hornets. No, it's not about the predators larger than hornets. They're not unsure about anything, right? This is a very strong word. They might actually be unsure of it. But is the passage saying that? Is the passage going on and on about the scientists not knowing something? No, the passage, if anything, is saying what the scientists do know. They do know that they do this behavior for the hornets, so it's all explaining something we know. If the passage isn't about uncertainty, then why would we have a choice that's about uncertainty? B, researchers think that shimmering in giant honeybees is a specific defense against hornets. That kind of sounds exactly like this. This is an easy question. That feels right. Obviously, though, I'm not just going to pick it and move on. Let's look at C and D and be absolutely sure. Hornets are known to be the main predator of giant honeybees. No, because this is basically a main character issue. And that's where most of you guys go with these choices. And sometimes that's a valid reason to get rid of something. What's the main character of the passage? The shimmering, the bees. What's the main character of choice C? The hornets. No, it's just not right, right? The B, right, is the shimmering and the bees. So that's good. D, several different species of insects use shimmering to defend against hornets. Maybe, but we only talk about the bees, right? So several different species. Now we're going away from the thing we know. This is definitely what I have sometimes called small versus big confusion, right? This passage is a small example about this one behavior by this one animal. And now choice D is trying to blow that up into some big conclusion about how all insects or some insects work. We can't do that. We can't go beyond the very explicit things that are in the passage. It's one example, so we can't infer anything from that. So B is it. It's just summarizing what I highlighted basically. So there you go. Not a hard question. So yes, you want to get this right, but you also want to get this right confidently and quickly. And I do think that knowing which words pop out of those answer choices really helps me confidently eliminate them. And so that I'm not wasting time trying to justify things or rereading the passage. I kind of know what I'm looking for.